Good afternoon. I am here today with a very special guest. We have Councilmember Maryilyn Balcombe here today, joining us to talk about the county's composting program. Often we hear from people that they want to help fight climate change, they want to know what they can do, and don't always know where to start. Well, the good news is there's an answer right in your own kitchen when we talk about composting food scraps. And you can see here we've got a lot of the goods and that you could use in your very own kitchen. But more importantly, we've also got one of the county's terrific leaders here today to talk about what you're hearing, Councilmember Balcombe, from your constituents about this program and how exciting it is and how people can get involved.
Sure. I think that the end goal is to have curbside composting for food scraps for everyone in the county. I've been composting for years, and I'm just really interested in learning more about it, and I think educating the community as to how easy it can be.
So let's talk about how easy it can be. So pretend like you just made lunch for you, your friends, your family, and you've got some leftovers here. And if you were participating in the county's food composting pilot, you would take your leftovers, and this countertop bin is part of the program. And as you were making your lunch, you just drop your leftovers right in. And it's got a tight lid, and you can keep that right wherever you're cooking. This is just step one in the process. This is the part that you would want to have in your kitchen. When it was actually time for pickup, which happens alongside with your regular recycling pickup, you would actually take this out to a larger bin, which you see right here. And it says right on top what can go in it and what can't. And this isn't just any bin. This is a special lockable bin. So you don't need to worry about this coming open by accident. Open, close it, drop the goods in. These are compostable liners. So it's actually quite easy to take the bin from your countertop, put the bag in, and put it out with your recycling, and you lock it up. I'll let you do the honors of locking it, Maryilyn. There we go.
Easy as pie.
Easy does it.
So questions that come up, what about rodents? That's often an issue.
Absolutely. So this is in your kitchen, so hopefully we're not dealing with a lot of rodents in there. And as we were just showing, this is a lockable bin. By rotating it here, it stays tight, and our rodent friends don't go in and don't go out. And the really valuable contents in here, which are the food scraps, can make it to be composted to their final destination.
Great. And so while we're looking at, we have a couple pilots going on right now.
Yep.
While we're gearing up, what can people do now who don't have curbside recycling?
Sure. So if you're not already part of one of our existing pilot programs, there's a few things you can do. Number one is go to our website and find out more on what resources are available and how we're rolling it out. Because there are ways to do it right now, regardless of where you live in the county. There's services that'll pick up composting for you if you're not getting it picked up already with part of your recycling in one of the pilots.
How often would it be picked up? What can go in there? What about leftover pet food? What about watermelon rinds? I mean, there's a lot of issues there.
Absolutely. All good questions. So the good news is educational resources to answer your questions, Maryilyn. What can go in? What can go out? And how it can work. And the county's looking to make it even easier to drop off composting so that if you don't have one of these out front of your house already, there'll be options in the future, expanded options we're looking to grow include more local farmers markets and other places people can take their own composting, in addition to the services that exist commercially that will come pick it up for you today.
That's great. And so I represent a huge portion of the Ag Reserve. And not only do we want to divert scraps from the waste stream, but we also want to use some of this compost. And there's a great program up in the Up County to turn food scraps into compost that farmers can use.
There are a lot of food scraps generated annually in this county and nationwide. And so that is a really key first step of taking action locally. It all starts right in our own kitchens, in our own backyards, and in our own neighborhoods.
Well, thank you. And I do want to make sure that people know where to go to get information. They can go to your website and find out how to compost today.
Thank you to Councilmember Balcombe for talking to us about it. Truly a leader in this space, and the members of your community, as you said, are already leading as well, which is just terrific.
Thank you.